As dangerous heat settles into central Illinois this week, a Carle Health pediatrician is reminding parents to take extra precautions to keep their children safe. When kids are outside playing, doctors recommend making sure they stay hydrated, take frequent breaks from the heat, and watch for any signs they may not be feeling well. Knowing the warning signs early can help prevent a heat-related emergency. Carle Health pediatrician Dr. Andrea Kane explains the important difference between heat exhaustion and heat stroke.
So the heat exhaustion is when you're still super sweaty, you're just not feeling good. Heat stroke is when your body temperature gets over that 104. You are, you know, confused. You might have some numbness, severe headache, not urinating well, very, very tired. Just the extreme of the heat exhaustion symptoms.
Dr. Kane says early morning is the best time for kids to play outside. She also recommends choosing water-based activities over hot blacktop whenever possible.